Hey friends, Kevin Goehring here, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender, here with this week's weekly real estate report. I cannot believe that we just entered December 1st, 2022. God, where does the time go? But it's a beautiful rainy day, and I'm glad you're here. So let's take a look at the chart and see what's happening in real estate this week. All right, so first thing I want to talk about right here that's catching my attention is the median sold price has gone up the last 3-4 weeks. Can you believe that? I mean, who would have expected that to happen? I think that has something to do with rates and a few other things. We'll get to rates in just a minute because that is rather interesting. But our active available homes is falling, which brings us back again to supply and demand. All right, so supply is going down. I think demand is still there. People want to get into a home before rates continue to go up. Again, more about rates in a minute. We can see that our pending sales has kind of reached the bottom right now. Things tend to slow down right about Christmas every single year. And then as soon as we hit January, it starts to pick up. So I think we're kind of seeing probably close to the bottom of the market right here, which is good because if we look back several years, we are really at the bottom. But hey, look at where we've come. Since last year, we were down here with inventory and we're way the heck up here now, which is a really good sign. And that's helped buyers out tremendously. Our median list price has not really fallen that much. You would have expected it to fall off this cliff. Everybody talks about this, disaster of a housing market crash. We have not seen a crash. Things have definitely slowed down. There's no doubt about that, but we have not seen a crash yet. In fact, let's take a look at chart number 2. And let me pull up chart number 2. Easier said than done. There we go, chart number 2. And this is the line that's going to catch your eye, obviously right here, but this is our price reduction. So we had this problem where suddenly rates started going up and price reductions went up to over 2,000 price reductions every single week. And we are way back down here. We're half of that now, roughly 1,000, 1,072 this week, price reductions. So the price reductions have slowed down a lot, but so has our inventory is down a little bit. I'll go back to my other chart. And there we go. So yes, inventory is definitely dropping, but hey, it's been a lot worse for a lot longer. I mean, we go way back here. So we're looking back all the way at April, May, June of 2020 before we see the kind of inventory we currently have right now. So I think that's some pretty good news. Well, let's just jump over to rates real quick and talk about that. Because what is interesting with rates is that for the third week in a row, rates have gone down. So let me pull up my data over on here. So we started, about 3 weeks ago, we peaked out at 7.08 was the average 30-year fixed rate. Next week, we went from 7.08 to 6.61. We dropped again to 6.58. And this week, we dropped again to 6.49. So here's the interesting thing. You're thinking, oh, wait a minute. The Fed keeps coming out and raising rates. In fact, they just had their meeting and said, hey, we're possibly going to slow this down, but we're still going to continue to raise rates. So if the Fed continues to raise rates, how is it possible that rates are dropping? Well, like I always say, the Fed, the government, does not directly control mortgage rates. It's more of an open market thing. They package them up, mortgage-backed securities. So think of it more like stocks. The Fed does not control stocks in any way, shape, or form. They can have an effect on stocks, but they can't control them directly. So it is with mortgage rates. So what is affecting mortgage rates? Why did they go down? Well, inflation has a tremendous amount to do with rates. That's why rates took off, because we have high inflation. So rates are going up. Think about it from an from an investor standpoint. All right. So now rates have been going down, and we just had a report come out that the consumer price index, inflation is not as high as they had anticipated, still high, but inflation has come down a little bit, so to say, which has brought mortgage rates down a little bit as well, giving some relief to buyers going out there looking for a home. So rates are coming down, home prices are coming down. That's fantastic, right? And so makes it a great time to buy. Great time to buy. I know everybody says that. Everybody says now is a great time to buy and great time to sell no matter what the economy is. But I will tell you this, and all my buyers will verify this when they call me and say, Kevin, when really is a good time to buy? And I always say the best time to buy is when it's raining outside. When the bad weather comes, it's cold, it's Christmas time, people stop thinking about buying a home. Sellers are still thinking about selling. They still have their house on the market. So it's a great time for you buyers to get out there when nobody else is looking. You're the only one out there trudging through the rain and the mud looking for homes. It's a great time to do it. If you want to go out looking for a home in the rain, give me a call because I love the rain. I'll bring an umbrella and drive you around. We'll keep the car warm. We'll have hot chocolate. Have a great time. So anyway, that's it. Hey, I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. And thanks for watching. See you here next week. Take care. Bye.